Hey guys, welcome back to Yokai Watch 2, and today we're going after the oh-so-fabulous Eerie Legendary Yokai, who is actually going to kind of be a pain in the butt to get, because I don't have a lot of his seals. But hey, that's half good for you, half bad for me, because that means I gotta go get a lot of Yokai. And the first one we're going to be going after is actually all the way in Harrisville, which is really far away, so be right back once I get there. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have started this episode in Harrisville, but once you get to Harrisville, check out the crops. And yes, there's a C rank. Please join me, you son of a gun. I've been farming here for like an hour. There should be a yokai named Rayolite. You may recall this specific yokai from the worst chapter in the game, where there was a typhoon. I don't know why the crud they put that chapter in the game, but hey, level 5 maybe had a reason. Anyways, Rayolite, being a very handsome devil, is a yokai that we need to get this next legendary, and thank goodness 3 of them spawned. His favorite food is sweets, and seeing how I need to give sweets to another yokai in this episode to get it, it's gonna be a little annoying. But yeah, Rayolite, Heartful Tribe, yokai. Instead of healing, he don't care about that. He's just gonna kick you in the face. That's what I kind of like about Rayolite. He's weak to water attribute, which makes sense. It'd be kind of strange if it was literally anything else. But yeah, he's a fire attribute, weak to water. That one died before I could poke it. That's really annoying. Hopefully we get him. And if not, I'll be very irate. Now, there is a strat I've been trying to use, but unfortunately I do not have the yokai yet that increases the chance for orbs to spawn, because it's like the rarest in the game. But I'm going to try and stall this out using these specific yokai. Since Jibakoma is a fire attribute, he's not going to take a ton of damage, and I'm just going to really hope that we get some orbs, because I am tired of farming for this guy. He's not still supposed to be hard, but man, he just does not want to join me today for whatever reason. Please, Rayolite, I don't ask for a lot. Just join me, man. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, this took way too long, and being with you just brightens my day. How about we be friends? Sure, whatever, get my medallion.
Rayolite!
There is no reason Pepion, which is an S rank yokai, took me longer to get than Rayolite. I don't, it's just my bad luck coming through today. Whatever, we got one yokai down, and his seal will be unlocked. Now, on to the next one, which is pretty easy. So, to get this next yokai, if you're playing on Bony Spirits, there is a quest to get Lion up on Mount Middleton, but if you're playing Fleshy Souls, head on over to this area, just west of Uptown Springdale. It's not hard to find. You can usually encounter a bunch of Lion. They like Chinese food, and I actually have some Chinese food on me, so we might as well try and recruit him so we can see the different joining line, I guess. But Lion, he is an E rank. He's going to be hands down the easiest yokai for you to get. But the thing is, you need Lionheart, because all of the yokai to get this next legendary are basically attractive. And I guess people think Lionheart is like handsome. I don't really know about that, but you ain't ever getting to sleep, your stats going down. Now we're gonna poke you. To get Lionheart, you basically have to raise this lion to level 26, which, man, if it was based on participation in battle, that would stink and take forever. But luckily for us, it isn't. So just have the lion on your team, or hey, challenge some bosses. He'll probably get to 26 in like one fight for crying out loud because of his skill, and hopefully he'll join us. If not, that kind of stinks. You know what? We'll find out. And it's kind of strange how Lionheart, oh sweet, we got him, sweet. For whatever reason, just takes so long to evolve in every other game. It just keeps increasing. But yeah, you're strong. Get on my team, Lion.
Lion!
It's been a while since we've actually heard this guy talk. I kind of forgot what he sounded like, but now we'll have a second one added to the medallion. The next yokai we're gonna need to get this handsome legendary is got to us by having a Love Buster. Now, to get this item, you need to have the battle board with Ilu completed. And if you don't, well, it's not too hard to get. Just get Ilu and put him in the board. But once you have that, you can find the location that, well, you can easily farm Cupistals from, which is the 13th floor. I'm kind of curious if this is the 4th floor in Japanese, since that's the unlucky number in Japanese. But yeah, you don't need the S rank watch to get this. All you really need is just access to this area. And kind of think of it, can you get this yokai a bit early? I think this might be the only legendary you can get before the post. No, pretty sure you need an S rank. Anyways, farm Cupistals, and maybe we'll get a Love Buster. And do we get Cupistol? Oh, we got Cupistol, but not the Love Buster. How about that? And yeah, join my team Cupistol. We've been over this 100 times.
Cupistol.
Now that we got Cupistol, let's get the other handsome yokai. The other handsome dude that we're gonna need, and yes, this yokai is a male. I feel like just everyone needs to know this, is Schmoopy. And here's the deal, guys. I've gotten so many Schmoopy. I've collected so many of them during my play of Yokai Watch 2. You should all probably know where this yokai is. But in case you don't, head down to downtown Springdale and look in the trees for a C rank. All you need is the C rank version. You don't need its evolved form with its item. Just Schmoopy should do it. Oh my gosh, you bit me. Oh! Now that you have a Cupistol, your Love Buster, it's time to head over to Shoten Temple to fuse them together to make Casanova, which is the yokai that we need. Get on out here, man.
Casanova.
Yeah! Alright, so now that we got Casanova, I'm pretty sure we're nearly oh no. We need those 3 yokai. Oh gosh. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to start a new file. And okay, guys, now we're gonna be talking about the next 3 yokai we need to unlock this next legendary. And why it is such a pain, I have no idea. Basically, to obtain these 3 yokai, there's only one space in the whole game. That is through the Select a Coin. Now, Ruffraff, Tattletale, and Mangy Mutt can only be obtained in this way as far as I know, which is a darn shame since they're kind of mascots of the series. But basically, you need all 3 of these to get this legendary. You need their evolved forms to open up the seals. So you better do a little bit of trading is all I'm saying. I mean, good luck finding someone to pass up Tattletale, the most coveted of all yokai to some people. Actually, I'm not being sarcastic for once. And you're lucky you got me.
Tattletale. Tell.
Don't know if I'm lucky or just booted up another game save. Anyways, now that we have Tattletale, I need to trade her over to my other version of Yokai Watch 2. And okay, guys, now that I have all 3 of these Select a Coin plus yokai, and that they've leveled up a ton, they should evolve. And yes, Ruffraff at level 28 will turn into... Heck yeah! A club-wielding hooligan. We've actually had this Ruffraff for so long, it's kind of crazy it's taken me this long to actually evolve him. But whatever, the Tough Tribe seal on the medallion will be unlocked. And up next, Tattletale will turn into...
Tattlecast!
Yeah, in this iteration of Yokai 2, she doesn't actually need any fusion. You just keep leveling her up. Don't know why, but dude levels up at 28 and she, like, is 23. That's kind of strange. But now until the last Select a Coin plus yokai, Mangy Mutt turns into...
Multi-Mutt.
At level 22. Yeah, I don't really know why. I mean, it makes sense for Multi-Mutt. There's 2 of them. 22 makes sense. Yeah, but now we have, like, almost all of the seals. Except 1. And sadly, this is the hardest. The final yokai that we need to unlock this legendary is actually not a difficult one to obtain, but it's a little on the cryptic side. So, once you've beaten the game, I'm fairly certain you can do a side quest at Mr. Bryd's house. But the issue with Mr. Bryd's house is that it's locked from the front, and the only way to get to it is basically just by opening up this watch lock door and coming in from the back. Can I just say how illegal this is? Nate, what the heck, dude? Anyways, we're gonna come into this area, unlock the door so we can get back here really easily next time, and we won't have to worry about it. And then it's going to take us 3 real-world days to do this next quest line, but hey, better get started on it now so I can actually get this video out on a timely manner. Hello there, and what do you want? Well, he's a charming chap, isn't he? Sarcasm. He also understands sarcasm. Oh, what? Well, excuse me. Wait, how could this be? This curt gentleman can hear me? Yeah, I can see you too. Unbelievable. You could be a yokai. What?
You blind and clearly human. Ugh. You're pretty rude, you know. I'd kick you out, but I don't have the energy.
This is what he looks like when he's not worked up. My. I'm really sorry about my friend here. He's well-intentioned, I think. Is this your house?
Yeah. Pretty pathetic, right? Hey, what's with all the questions? You wanna hear my life story or something?
Is it gonna give me a yokai? I guess we could hear Mr. Bryd's tragic tale, I suppose, and
it looks like my life's a mess, but I used to have it real good. I was going pretty well for myself, you know.
Where are you now?
But suddenly I lost my job, and then all the other disasters started to pile up. Before I knew it, I was here with nothing and no one. Got pretty dire.
How dramatic. It's like a Shakespearean tragedy.
That's enough out of you. You're an impolite little yokai, aren't you?
Hit the nail right on the head.
Still, I appreciate you both listening. Feels good to talk with you, too. Even if this one's pretty rude. If you ever feel like coming back, I'll be happy to talk with you some more.
Sure, we'll come back and chat again soon. Yes, I think to help out a lonely old man. Shall we come back tomorrow?
Yeah, but maybe leave the yokai at home.
This guy just sees real-life yokai and he's just totally fine with it. Well, I guess Mr. Bryd's kind of... Wait, what the heck? There's a yokai hotspot in here? I'm not actually sure which one. Oh, it's the one and only Undy. Guess he's just crashing at Mr. Bryd's house. Hello. How you doing? Are you the one causing this guy all these tragedies? And Undy in the house! Seriously, this house is pretty empty. So I just walked right on in. I didn't think I'd be bound so easily, but I'm kind of exposed. That's just who I am, I get. Alright, Undy, we get it. You got undies. Thanks for the present, though. Don't really need a power blaze. Why not? Anyways, we need to come back here literally tomorrow and talk to Mr. Bryd again. Alright, Mr. Bryd. We want to hear the rest of your story, and Undy's gone and...
Oh, it's you again. I think you'd come back.
Don't be so gloom. Of course we'd come back.
Alright, then. What were we chatting about yesterday?
We were talking about how your life just fell apart one day. I'm very happy about this for some reason.
What's so funny about that?
Nothing. So, what about family and friends? Don't you have any?
Me? Well, my personality tends to drive people away, so... Nope.
At least you never have to buy anyone a gift. Oh my gosh, that's not a good thing, whispering.
You know, I haven't received a birthday gift in years. Anyway, spend most of my time researching and collecting rare birds.
Rare birds?
Yeah, I have a bunch of my own. They're my closest friends. Of course, I just sell them all as my debt's starting to pile up.
That's so sad. Well, I can be your friend. Why are you smiling while saying that, Nathan?
Are you sure? I mean, I want to be friends with a cranky old guy like me.
I would. Don't think you're as cranky as you think you are. Not about to whisper and... Whisper, are you even listening? Never mind.
Well, I better get back to pretending to read this newspaper. Stop by tomorrow if you're up for another chat.
Okay, don't get to pretend the comic section. They're really funny to do. Man, I stinking love Nate. But yes, we gotta come back tomorrow. And alright, Mr. Bryd, it's time to finish up your quest line. And
oh, you're back. Good. Come in, make yourselves at home.
Oh, you're in a good mood today.
Is that going to be a problem?
Oh, of course not. It's refreshing to see you in such great spirits. And by the way, I couldn't help but notice something the other day. You mentioned that you used to collect and look at rare birds, yes?
Yeah, what about it?
Whisper, is there a point to all this? Maybe. Yes, I'm working on a theory that could explain quite a lot. Now, Mr. Bryd, think back on the past few years. Did these unfortunate events begin after you started collecting rare birds?
I guess so. Well, actually, I'll start after I got this one bird.
Specific bird.
Yeah, it's the strangest looking bird I'd ever seen. I'd have to have it.
Where's the bird now?
Well, I used to keep it in another room. The one hidden behind the bookcase. But the bird just disappeared one day. I don't know what happened to it. Now all I have is an empty cage.
Nate, Do you think that bird could have been a yokai? A yokai? You think a yokai's behind Mr. Bird's, bad luck? It's only a theory, but maybe we should check that back room.
You wanna go back there? Just make it quick.
Okay, Nate, let's look behind that case on the left. Yeah, and literally, it took me 3 days to get access to this area, and once you do, it's time to uncover the last yokai we need. Gah, I feel very strong yokai aura in this room. And it was a yokai! Indeed, Mr. Bird's misfortunes were not a mere coincidence. Scan the room with your yokai watch and see if we can put an end to his misery. Alright, you got Whisper, but I need to save. And now that I've saved my game, it's time to see if the rumors are true. I think you can't actually feed this yokai food and increase its befriendment rate, but I don't know. Also, yeah, it's Skreek. What's up? And hey, are you looking at me? We have a problem, Nate. This is Skreek. Anyone inspired by this yokai falls into the deepest depths of despair. Aw, can I help you with something? Hi, Skreek. You see, the thing is, we don't have time for pleasantries, Nate. We must do something. Whisper, wait! I just imagine, like, Whisper just, like, takes a giant fan and smacks Skreek and initiates the battle, but they didn't have the budget for that, and oh my gosh, you actually can! Okay, so that's interesting. This must be a guaranteed recruit then, but in case it's not, its favorite food is bread, just like from Yokai Watch 1. And wow, I don't even think the hearts are here. That's crazy! Okay, I'm just gonna keep trying because I'm really curious, but yeah, there's like conflicting information online saying that you can recruit this one in Yokai Watch 2, but you're seeing it right here. That's not actually the case. Oh my gosh, that's kind of cool. But Skreek of the Eerie tribe used to be an A rank yokai, actually an S rank, and now it's an A rank. Why they did that, I'm not really too sure. I guess they just, I don't know. But if you can do this quest before you can actually finish the game, this is the only yokai that would be relatively difficult to obtain outside of trading, which I mean, you can just touch trade with people and still unlock all of the seals of it. I can't believe this. You legit can't get hearts. That's so weird. I think this is like one of the only fights in the whole game, excluding like boss yokai, but yeah. Skreek is kind of boring, if I'll be honest. It's like just the reskin of Boohoo, and I don't really like that. It's not the greatest yokai, and oh my gosh, it's actually using its ultimate attack. We might as well show this because it's really cool and I like it. I'm kind of curious how much damage it's going to do. Oh man, actually, ooh, might do too much damage too quickly. Okay, we know we got it off. Meet the Reaper. Does it do damage? Oh, it doesn't. Did that actually change? I don't really recall, but if it did, why would you nerf Skreek of all yokai? I don't really know why, but Skreek will go down. And is it a guaranteed befriendment? We're about to find out. Well, we could get it through the quest line, actually, so I guess it doesn't have to be guaranteed. And, okay, yeah, we didn't actually get it. And, whew, now that we're ready. Oh, that wasn't very nice. Why'd you go and attack me like that? Whisper, I don't think this yokai is doing it on purpose. What? Oh, yeah, I was just minding my own business in this dark room. Oh. You just made us attack a perfectly innocent yokai. I'm sorry. I was just trying to help the old man and make him feel like... Oh, just make him like me. I'm sorry, Whisper. We're sorry, Skreek. Do you know why this is happening? Oh, what's happening? Well, we think you're inspiriting the old man who lives here. I would never. I just sit here, that's all. The old man took such good care of me. Why would I want to inspirit him? Ah, now I see where we went wrong. Skreek's mere presence causes despair in the environment. Oh my gosh, that's so terrible! Sadly, that's just his nature. He's powerless to stop it. So you think I have caused trouble for Mr. Bird? Oh. Well, kinda. Oh no, I should go apologize. Apologize? Alright, Skreek, where'd you go? Come on, Whisper. Let's go find Mr. Bird. AKA, turn around and literally, like, the other room is so close. I'm just, anyways. I guess, yeah, it's a guaranteed, and I can't believe it. You were a yokai all along. Yes. I'm so sorry for all the trouble. Nah, no need to apologize. It's all my fault. Because of me, you lost everything. Don't go worrying about all that. That's not so important anymore. Look, I made new friends. That's true.
if they weren't for you, Skreek. I never met them. So thanks.
Really?
Yeah, sure. I was feeling pretty down for a while there. But real friends listen to their problems. They're there for you, you know? I used to be all alone. It didn't matter how much money I had. I was never happy. Now things are looking up. Maybe I'm even kind of happy. Maybe. So what do you say, Skreek? You want to be friends too?
Are you sure? Not much fun to be around.
Me neither.
Okay. Can we be friends too? Definitely. Give me that medal, Skreek!
Skreek.
Oh gosh, does not sound how I remember it. But yeah, Skreek's pretty terrible if you think about it. Its mere presence causes despair for everybody, but you know what? Hey, Mr. Bird's cool with it. I'm cool with it. And I'm cool with it that I'm got all the seals unlocked for this next legendary. We'll be the best of friends. Maybe we can even cheer you up a little. I doubt it, but you can try. Nate, this is just... Don't cry, Whisper. Don't cry. Is everything okay, Whisper? It's better than okay. I just love a happy ending.
I owe you one, kid. And you too. Don't be strangers now. Skreek and I want to catch up soon.
We won't be. Man, I want to imagine a universe where legit, like, Nate just hangs out with Mr. Bird and they just have tea, like, some days. Probably not all the time, though, because Nate's a busy guy. Think of all the yokai he still has to befriend. We've been playing this game for months. I still don't even have, like, half of the medallion. That's kind of crazy. Anyways, yeah, the quest with Mr. Bird will now be complete, and oh, Jumbelina, are you gonna turn into Banyan again? No, that literally gave me nightmares. I appreciate now that your face looks very normal. I also appreciate the book that came out of your face. Anyways, now that we have Skreek, it is time, at long last, to summon the most powerful legendary yokai. The one who will bring all of us together, humans and yokai, can both appreciate. I'm just joshing you. This yokai sucks. Well, we gotta get him anyways. So, here we go, guys. The most handsome yokai in all of the world is now within our grasp.
Regendo Showcast!
Fabulous. Wonderful. I'll be your leading man. Let's make all your dreams come true.
Dandoodle. Fabulous.
Will join the team, and yeah, he's hands down, in my opinion, the most disturbing legendary. Let's check out his nicknames. We got Rack, okay. Charlie. Proboli. What? Hands down the worst nicknames of all time. Anyways, Dandoodle, despite not looking like it, is in fact a legendary yokai. We might as well read his medallion entry, because we've done that so far for all the other yokai, right? And I don't know about you, he's not one of my favorite concepts. He is very strange and fits the world, but a legendary mangy much, that was some sort of mistake. God, handsome. Smiles so soothing. Okay. He did get a little bit better in Yokai Watch 2. They did buff his stats ever so slightly, but still, he's the most strange, and I'm pretty sure the least popular legendary, but even despite that, he has a fan base that is oddly, like, I don't know, people really like this guy. I'm not like, oh crap, I hit the wrong button again. Oh my gosh, alright. Let's check out his stats. But yeah, he's actually a healer, and his ultimate heals all the way, which is pretty much Unikiran's, but at the same time, his defenses are really low, and his attacks aren't even that great. He just has Paradise. His Inspiritment will heal you over time, too, but why would you ever use Dandoodle over, like, I don't know, Elder Bloom? A little bit better. Seeing how difficult it is to actually get Dandoodle on your team, I think he's going to be the yokai that's recruited the least in this game, but since up to this point we've been showing off all the legendary yokai, we might as well do Dandoodle. Oh my god. I know this is gonna upset a lot of people, but I don't think it would kill level 5 if they just actually replaced him with a different Eerie tribe. Like, honestly, Hanako-san or Toiletta could have been the legendary for the Eerie tribe. That would have been so cool. Like, not in our given form, right? And wow, I guess we're just gonna... Didn't I do this exact thing literally a year ago? Oh my gosh, I did. That's kind of crazy, but... Yeah, let's show off the moxified version of Dandoodle's Ultimate, which I'm fairly certain does absolutely nothing since, it already heals 100%. So this is a 100% waste, but Handsome Grin doesn't really do a lot. Just heals you for your entire HP pool, which, I don't know, could have some uses, but let's be realistic. Dandoodle's just here for one reason, and that's, if you made it all the way through this game without a popularity yokai, hey, he's another one. It is rumored that he does have a higher chance to, like, make you get yokai because his popularity skill, it's the legendary version of it, so it has to be better. But that's not actually how the game processes the legendary, or just the popularity skill in general. Popularity is basically a 1-point value, so having a superstar soul and having popularity doesn't actually do anything. They do not stack. Let's just make a PSA on that. However, if we ever do get another Yokai Watch game, I wouldn't actually mind it if Dandoodle's popularity skill is a bit better. That'd actually make him pretty darn cool, but sadly, he does not have that. Anyways, another legendary down, and we need one more yokai. And we have all the legendaries in Yokai Watch 2. I know, it's taken me long enough. We have Jibanyan, Komashura, Blank. Who is this yokai? And what does he do? Tune in to the next episode of Yokai Watch 2, where we get the last legendary yokai. So see you guys then. Bye.